terrible, it was fucking hard. Today we have a 2019 Ford Super Duty 6.7 Powerstroke, and we're going to replace crankcase ventilation filter. I will show you everything in details, all specs you need to know. It's pretty simple. Let's get started. Crankcase ventilation filter is located on the driver's side by the firewall. Here's our secondary fuel filter, and just behind here, as you can see, that plastic cover is a cover for the crankcase ventilation filter, and it's inside the box. Here's the filter, the way it looks like. Unfortunately, this is not Ford OEM part. This is Doraemon 904-702 crankcase ventilation filter, and this guy is pretty expensive. This filter cost $309.41. Of course, with the discount we got it a little bit cheaper, but after taxes it turned $239 for this piece of paper and a bit of plastic with a rubber gasket. The filter, good money. Before removing the crankcase ventilation filter element cover, let's clean all that dust and road grime, what's on top. Make sure nothing will get in. By the way, lots of helpful, important information in your owner's manual. Check it out. And on page 335 we have a maintenance chapter, changing the crankcase ventilation filter, and everything's here in details, pretty well explained. We have 7 bolts, we have a cover, we have a filter element, and we have a filter housing. See, we already did. We cleaned the housing, and now we're ready to take those screws out. And how often do you have to change the filter? According to the manual, you have to change crankcase ventilation filter element every 100,000 miles or 160,000 kilometers on 6.7 Powerstroke diesel. Very, very important. We'll put a short video up here what happens if you don't maintain your crankcase ventilation system in a good order. In a simple words, crankcase pressure will build up to the maximum, and eventually it will need to go somewhere, and most likely your turbocharger seal will blow up, or any other seal on the engine might fail, and you will start having the oil leaks. And the clogged up the crankcase ventilation filter will increase the oil consumption. Yeah, you have to change it every 100,000 miles. For the convenience, I like to undo this intake fuel line fitting, pretty easy, and that way we'll get more room for this bolt and also to take the cover off. Before doing that, let's place the spill pad rag. Make sure, well, keep everything clean. One, spill the fuel. There's the 2 plastic tubs. Very easy, very simple. Press them in like that, and push it down all the way. Here we go. Then pull the line and then set it aside like that. Awesome. All right. I tightened this intake fuel line to the bottom fuel line. Make sure it won't be on my way because it always wants to flex back. Now it's all kind of to the side, and we have good access to the bolts. As you can see here in the picture, we have 7 bolts to remove. They're all 8 mil. There we go. And I'm going to use the 1/4-inch ratchet. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to remove all of them. Some of them on the far very back, but there's enough room to go with the ratchet. Yeah, pretty good. And I have a short socket as well. Alright, bolts, they're not kind of always, they're locked in the cap, which is nice. You won't lose them. All 7 bolts are loosened. Let's pull the cover off. Pretty easy, like that. And it should come out. There we go. that. Beautiful. There's a filter element sitting inside, and yeah, we're going to pull the filter out. As you can see, we have plenty of room. Don't need to undo the few lines and remove the filter. I saw some people do. I don't know why. It's kind of like that. No problem. Here we go. Beautiful. Crankcase ventilation filter most likely is original from the factory. It hasn't been ever changed. Fomoco. Here's the part number. And this one has a orange gasket. Okay, yeah, this valve, the new ones are coming with a green. Purpose of this filter to catch the oil vapor in the crankcase gases and don't let them get inside the intake. Yeah, all right, time for the new filter. Before installing a new filter, always compare your new part to the part you just removed, to the original. Make sure they're all identical, the same. They should, but you never know. Always check. And as you can see, yeah, they're the same. This is Fomoco and this is a Doraemon. Before putting a new filter, let's just wipe the edge of the housing. Make sure it's all clean. Wipe it out. Don't wipe it inside. Nice and clean, and the rubber gasket will seal properly. The same way we pull the old one out, new one is going in, flat part facing towards the firewall and follows the profile of the housing. Let's get new one in. Here we go. Beautiful. Make sure it sits all the way in. I'm going to wipe this oil on a cover. Sure everything's clean. Cover is clean. 6.7 V8 diesel made in Mexico. Time for the cover. Here we go. Put it in place. Align all holes. Yeah, all screws are in the holes, aligned. Nice. All the way down. Yeah. Now you can see it's sealed. Now we have to tie the screws, and yeah, first we have to do the hand tight. That's what our manual was telling us. Install the bolts finger tight, and then fully tighten all of the bolts to between 3-4 foot-pounds of torque in the sequence shown. There's a sequence, very important. Make sure the gasket pressure will distribute it equally and it will seal properly. Yeah, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on a spiral. I'm going to do that. By the way, if this video is helpful, informational, put a thumbs up. Very appreciated that. Thank you so much. Last bolt, number 7, and how you know where the 3-4 foot-pounds of torque. When it's stopped like that, I just go like that. That's it, done. That's what I do. New crankcase ventilation filter element is installed, replaced or changed, whatever you like. And yeah, didn't take that long. Let's cut this plastic zip tie. Ooh. Now you see why we strap this bad boy to the bottom line, because it always wants to get on the way. Okay, red clip is down. Let's put a full line back all the way like that. Click and put this tab up. Here we go. Nice in place, locked. Check it out. Won't leak if it's locked properly. And as you can see, fuel line is not coming, and it's all sealed. Let's start the truck. Build tough. All right. There we go. Truck is running and we're at 151,848 kilometers. Perfect. Just the time to do the crankcase ventilation filter. Truck is running. Let's see so we don't have any leaks. Good. Check it out now. No pressure. Easy. Remember how it was before? Terrible. It was fucking hard. Heavy smoke. Now, thank you so much guys for your time watching this video. Very appreciated that. And if you have any comments, critiques, suggestions, concerns, recommendations, put everything down in the comment section below under the video. Will be interesting to read and learn maybe something. And yeah, I have more 6.7 Powerstroke service repair videos. I'll put a Ford playlist down in the description. Card will be up there.